why dudes have an issue with the Instagram thing is you're kind of keeping your options open.
What do you
But
mean?
it doesn't
I
matter
think that's
what they
not
send to you. It
about-
matters
Do you think an
your
A-list celebrity looks through
actions.
all of their DMs? Like, definitely not. If you're comparing like a woman to an A-list celebrity, like they definitely don't look through all their DMs. No, like if
but
she
they
gets,
do. They look through a
if she
lot.
gets 2 a day, like that's literally like 14 in a week. That is so many to look through. Like no one's looking through that. Especially if you have a boyfriend, it's like why are you even going to look? Like, do you trust in your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Because in the history of relationships, nobody's ever cheated, ever, or ended a relationship to maybe pursue a different partner. That's never
Okay,
happened.
but receiving a DM is not like she can go outside, go to a coffee shop and cheat on you. It's on her behavior.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Okay.
Yeah, it's more about the man's judgment. to
You
walk
guys
out
are
on the
from,
woman.
you two are from Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Bolsonaro slides into your DMs.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's
I will
totally
throw
an
up.
Come on.
person.
You're going for him, right?
What? No.
No.
No? Oh,
Ew.
okay. I'm trying to
So
think.
this guy.
Okay,
Why?
Scarlett Johansson
Drake?
hits on you.
Who's
You
like-
go for her,
No.
right?
Okay, hold on. You're dating a guy who
Okay,
makes
great.
$70K a year.
Oh my god.
Well, actually,
Why do you have
I
to
don't
go-
know.
Why, Brian?
No,
Hold
I
on.
just say Drake. Drake is like talented.
Do you answer?
Gorgeous.
Let's say you're single, right? Do you
Okay.
respond to Drake's DM?
If I'm single,
If
yes.
you're single, what about you?
Yeah.
Okay. What if you've been seeing a guy for 3 weeks? Do you respond to Drake's DM?
You'd be like, bro, look, Drake
What is
just
he
DM'd
saying?
me.
I mean, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. If I was seeing a girl
But
for
like-
3 weeks,
I mean, 3 weeks is
I'd open
nothing.
Drake's message, bro.
Yeah, I
You'd be
mean,
like, you'd be
3
like, I
weeks.
gotta get clapped by Drake.
I think
What
because
the
the guy would answer.
Yeah.
Tristan said it, not me. Tristan was like, I gotta open that DM. Come on.
Oh my god, no.
Oh, that's not what you meant?
Oh, hell no.
Send
I had-
the asteroid.
I had this,
coming
this
straight for you,
conversation with
Tristan.
my cousin where he was like, okay, if my wife ever cheated on me with Brad Pitt, I would be like, oh my god, like she was like, she had sex with Brad Pitt and she's still married with me, so it would be like a title of honor.
Like a throuple.
Yeah, like no, just like
Yeah.
like okay, she can get Brad Pitt and she's
She's
with
with
me.
me.
So he was like, that's kind of a belt, like a boxing belt, like a trophy.
I've definitely had that conversation with my girlfriend though. Like, all right, what Scarlett Johansson slid in my DMs? Like, what would you do? Like, she
Supportive.
Was just like, no, but she obviously I would no. Like, I still think like you would still in that scenario that you were saying, you still can't do anything with them. That's like obviously reply to the message. That's fine, but like you're not gonna do anything. I think you still gotta be loyal.
Of course.
100%.
Yeah.
Brian, what are your thoughts? You're thinking about something.
If I, by the way, I'm about to use an analogy here.
Oh
I'm
no.
not. I want to make something clear because I don't want to get canceled. We live in California, Stan. The analogy I'm about to use, I'm not trying. Nobody is property, but it is an analogy to articulate a point. If I buy a car and the dealership says, I want to keep the for sale sign on the car, but you own it, but we're keeping the for sale sign on the car, and maybe I'm going to tell the dealership, fuck you. An analogy, guys, an analogy.
Yeah, that's
Women aren't-
exactly the
that's
point.
like-
A woman is not an analogy.
I already prefaced, I preemptively said that, okay?
Yeah, no, that's valid. I see what he's getting at. No, but that's more like if you have your Tinder still open though.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, I agree on that. I
That's-
agree on
that's
that.
what I'm
I
trying to
agree
say.
on
That's
that.
what-
Nobody
that's
is
what-
doing that.
That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say is if I was in a relationship with you, we had a conversation, we're monogamous, and you're still on Tinder.
Yeah,
here's
that's
the thing
not
though.
bad.
no.
That's
That's a
bad,
problem.
though.
Yeah,
That's a
but-
red flag. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
here's the thing. For women, Instagram is in essence a dating app.
no, I've never met anybody over
okay, Brian, explain how
Instagram.
it is a dating app to us. Explain it.
Most people nowadays meet online. Instagram is a dating
Online.
app.
So you
No.
cannot be online at all.
You can-
Otherwise,
yeah,
you're
no,
cheating
you
on
can't
your
be
partner.
Online at all.
Hmm.
Brian, that means you can't be online either.
It's different. It's
Brian,
different.
do you? Well,
How is it different?
It's different.
Yeah, it's
Because guys don't get hit up like that. Guys do not.
But
get,
isn't that
That's
the problem,
making the
guys?
assumption
Like,
that
Yeah, you
girls
can
don't
follow
do
100
it.
hot girls and keep
I mean,
liking
I'm not
shit.
asking for the DMs.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
nobody's
follow.
asking for that.
I don't
Nobody's
follow
asking
anyone
for
on
that.
Instagram.
How do we know that you're also not sliding in girls' DM?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Yeah.
How do you know?
Like-
If you accuse your girl of doing that by saying the for sale sign is still up, like
Well,
how do you know
that
you're
would
not
be
doing it?
overt cheating.
How do you not? You're one of the dudes who's like sliding into another girl's DMs if it's so common.
The difference is that would be me taking a very specific action, whereas with women, men and women flirt differently. So a guy has to take a action, an initiative. It could be in a bar or nightclub. We have to approach the girl. Whereas girls, the way you flirt, it's not by doing what guys do, by sending a message or going up to the person. Some girls do it. Overwhelmingly, most girls don't approach guys. They don't send DMs. So men and women flirt differently. You just have to kind of be out there in the ether as
Wait,
a girl.
how do we flirt?
Yeah, how do girls?
You
flirt?
just show
The
up.
way that I
Wait,
flirt
that's
is
not
That's so
flirting.
heteronorm-
That's just like
normative.
leaving.
It's like,
but
like
that's
you flirt
how.
when you start like talking to the person and engaging and
Yeah,
being like,
exactly.
you know, like if you receive like 1,000 of DMs and you don't answer any, like it's not going anywhere. But then if you're like, oh my god, that's so nice, thank you for saying that, for sure. So that depends on the girl's action. So if you're confident about your girl, that she's never gonna like answer the 1,000 of DMs that she's gonna get, like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, like if you want to buy a house on the beach, it's gonna be common that people are gonna be walking by it. It's not the house's fault. It's the location's fault.
I think that's like a
Analogies.
good analogy if you think about it, because it's
the
like,
house didn't ask for all those people to walk by. it.
yeah,
It's
that's
like
exactly,
people just
because
happen
the
to like
problem
the
is not
area.
always the woman.
And that doesn't mean that people are gonna like go into that house.
What
Doesn't
I'm-
mean the house is gonna accept those people.
Actually, that's not a terrible analogy.
She has a
but-
point. She has a
That's a terrible one.
point.
Well, here's the thing. I'm just trying to. I actually, me personally, if my girl has an Instagram, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't really care. Now, the types of photos she posts could kind of be an issue. Look, would it be my preference if a girl I was seeing just didn't even have social media? Sure. But if she has it, I don't really care. But I'm honestly just being devil's advocate on this point. The bigger issue I have on this, and me and Tristan, we've talked about this before, and I see all your super chats. I will get to them very soon. Sorry, guys. Is our girl going to the club or bar or party? I think that's the bigger issue for me personally.
I think every gender has an issue with that.
Yeah, women can have an issue with that too.
Yeah, I don't think that's a specifically like girl or boy issue. Like everyone has insecurities when they're in a relationship.